Okay, so this might be a stupid question to start this out with, but like I accidentally just pressed my garage door opener. It's not gonna open my garage, right? I'm like really far away from my garage, and I hope it doesn't just open my garage. I pressed it again just to make sure. Anyway, hi, I'm Emily. Thank you for joining me on this fucking amazing ride I like to call my fucking life. So, I'm Effexor Emily, through Emily episodes. Everything that begins with E, I'm just gonna make it all my own. Just Emily, everything. I'm Steve Jobs today also, like, it's cold outside, so I was like, I'm gonna wear a turtleneck, because I bought this and I haven't actually worn it yet, because I feel like it makes me look like Steve Jobs. Because that's, I feel, all he had in his wardrobe. Okay, so, today is psychotherapy. I see my psychotherapist. I see her in about an hour and a half from now. So, obviously, this is prime time for Emily to just not do anything, smoke and get a Red Bull, and just be anxious about the thing I'm gonna go do. So, I have that, and it's at noon. It's really at 1, but I'm showing up at noon because I have to be the first one there, or else, like, I won't be able to get my appointment. It's a weird, like, for people that, like, miss their appointments a lot, it's, like, a way to be like, okay, you're not wasting the doctor's time if you're the first 2 people here. But the third person gets fucked. So I just don't want to be the third person, so I'm showing up as early as possible, which is noon. And, I am just going to do some, like, emails and school shit. Actually, I'll probably just do some, I was planning on doing some videos, or editing some videos, and trying to figure out how to have a YouTube channel. Thought it was easy. It's more organizing than I'm used to. But I'm just feeling super anxious about going, because she called my therapist, and because I hadn't seen Cindy in a while, I'd seen Heather, and which is just like my behavioral therapist, and she was like, yeah, have you seen Emily lately? I'm really concerned for her. And Heather was just like, dude, she's coming to my shit. And then Cindy was like, yo, she ain't coming to my shit. And so I had to be like, well, I missed yours, but I made it to yours that week. Just, yeah, I have to go, like, I feel like I'm in trouble. I guess, like, that's, like, the underlying feeling I have of, like, that's what's causing the anxiety, is just, like, that I'm feeling like I'm going to get in trouble with Cindy. And so just saying that out loud, rationalizing it, that sounds stupid, because why would you get in trouble with your therapist? Why should your therapist ever be mad at you? Your therapist is there to help you in every single sort of way, right? So, like, just saying it out loud just makes it seem, like, ridiculous already. So, like, that makes me feel a little bit better. And then just, like, I hate med group, because, like, yeah, you can show up as early as noon, but if you're the third person, they tell you to go fuck the fuck off and come again next week on Tuesday, and you're just like, but I want mine. And they're like, no, because we hate you, because we're Delta Airlines. Some shit like that. But I'm doing my favorite thing that I like to do when I don't like to do things, is just drive. So that's originally why I got the car mount, was just because, like, I know that I drive a lot, and I know that I just like to cruise and think. And I guess now I'll cruise and talk. But, so yeah. It kind of, like, fulfills my avoidance thing that I do, where, like, it makes me feel like I'm getting away from my shit, but I'm really not. So, like, it gives me, like, the sense of I'm getting away from things. I do like to choose, like, a set, like, route, though, for when I'm doing things. I have a short one for in town, and then I have a longer one, which is the one I'm going to do right now. I really should video it. It's really pretty on better days. Today's gross, and that's why I'm wearing a turtleneck. It's gross. I'm gonna go and an apple in my garage. So I just, it's been a while since I've talked to her since my whole mama drama, and so, like, I don't know if I'm gonna be like, hey, up my meds, please. Like, just please, just keep me away from the dark side. Like depression be gone. Like, come on, I'm doing really good. I'm fucking really trying hard. Like, I'm making more of an effort now than I ever fucking have. And that's, like, that's just saying that makes me feel really good. Like, I honestly do feel like I'm doing so much more for my mental health and for just everything that I've been through and everything that I'm going through, and just kind of realizing that, like, there are certain things in my life that are, like, just not okay. Oh, there was a dead animal. Sorry. But, yeah, just, I want to keep it away. I don't want it to get fucked up. Like, if that makes sense. I want to make sure that I'm still not slipping back into depression. And, like, on Father's Day, when I was just kind of laying around and being a bump on a log, I felt it. I really did. I felt it hardcore. Because, yeah, that was the day that I did not want to get out of bed. I didn't want to do anything. Like, so, and, like, that's what I used to do, is I used to just, like, and used to, I mean, like, when it was really, really, really bad, when I wasn't taking any meds at all. Yeah, this would be a shitty day to show you guys what I'm driving in. Hitting some mountains. But yeah, this would be a shitty day for me like that. Would be like, I would wake up, miss all my classes by then, feel really shitty about it, not eat, binge watch TV, or just kind of like lay in bed for forever, scroll. And when I say scroll, I mean, like, I continuously go through, like, Reddit, Facebook Marketplace, like, the local news outlets, Snapchat. Like, I open the same apps and just kind of, you guys know what I'm talking about. I just call it scrolling. I just, like, that's my adjective I use for it, or scroll. Like, that's what I did this morning. I just kind of scrolled for a little bit. So I'll do that and just, like, not do any of my obligations, like, or not do anything I'm supposed to be doing. And just kind of lay there for forever, and then, like, time will go by and I won't even, like, realize it. It'll just be, like, a couple hours of, like, what the fuck? And it used to be very disorientating, like, because I'd just be like, where the fuck is my time going? Like, what am I doing with my life? Like, where are all these hours even going that I have no fucking memory of? Like, and it's so annoying that, like, yeah, there are certain periods that I just, like, I have no recollection of what the fuck was going on. Like, people would be like, yeah, we did this, blah, blah, like, all this stuff in school, like, stuff with Max, like, shit that went on. I'd be like, dude, I'm sorry, like, I don't know what you're talking about. And, like, it really sucks to me, like, my brain got fucked for a little bit, guys, sorry. Don't mind me. And yeah, like, how do you say that? Like, and how do you not just only say that, like, present that? And just kind of, like, it's really hard to let everyone around you know when you have, like, a mental illness or disability, when you're mentally fucked in the best way possible ever, because, you know, that makes us special. We're special. Yeah, it's really hard to, like, convey to other people, not necessarily that you have it, but that in itself is hard, but, like, its symptoms, how it manifests, and how it affects your life. Like, yeah, there's so many times that I missed so many things, and I couldn't just be like, and I not couldn't, like, it felt so hard to just be like, and I didn't, obviously, just be like, I'm sorry, I honestly didn't even feel like, you know, being here, being alive. I wanted to not exist. I was overwhelmed by the crushing anxiety of everything that I am procrastinating that eventually will come crumbling down on me, and I know its inevitabilities, you know, making me turn into a fucking wreck. Because no one really wants to do that. And or, like, you shouldn't fucking... It's not how you should have conversations with people, I think. It tends to, like, or at least in my... I feel like I'm a goth person. Black everything. I'm just trying to track as much sun as possible because I'm cool. But I feel like when you're, like, too honest with people about stuff like that, like, they get, like, kind of freaked out. Because for me, I'm like, yeah, I'm sorry, I have, like, a technically I'm psychotic. Like, I have mood disorder. I'm psychotic. I have a mood disorder. I take antipsychotics, and like just that itself makes people think that you're fucking crazy. And like, I'm probably crazy, like a little bit, but I manage it. So like, I think that when people hear that, plus like the way that I act sometimes, like I'm very, like, not over the top, like I'm eccentric, I'm definitely very bubbly, and I have not had the words. I don't really have too much of a filter when it comes to like things that I say. Like, for example, I was at the bar the other day, and this guy handed me my beer, and he had a name tag on, and he said like, I said like, oh, thank you, Fletch, and I read it, and he's like, oh, my name's Cody, and I was like, oh, so you're a fucking liar. So like shit like that, like I won't really think about things before I say them. So, you know, some people think that's crazy, because it's kind of crazy. So yeah, it's kind of hard in that regard, because I tend to keep that to only people that can like not understand, but be less judgmental. And a lot of people that I do tell about like what I've been through, and they think that I go on a lot of trips, like they really do think that I go on like I do go on a lot of vacations, but like the major ones that I've taken in the last 2 years, like they thought were like really nice, like spa retreats or whatever. Like, no, I went to rehab, like not for like drugs or alcohol, but for like mental rehab. Like I needed help with my depression, I needed help with my fucking social anxiety, I needed help. Like I just needed help to like be here. And because that's the thing, like, and I guess this is just like how I feel, and this is my personal circumstance. I'm a living fucking hypocrite. Like, I absolutely love the goddamn shit out of myself. When I make these videos, most of the time I'm just looking at my gorgeous self. Like, I think I am the shit. I think this earth was blessed to fucking have me, and I'm going to do so many great things with my fucking life. And I know I am. I'm going to accomplish so many good things, and I'm going to fucking rule this little part of my world. And I know I can do it because I'm fucking me. So I hold myself to a very high regard in terms of like confidence, like how I feel about my abilities and where I'm going in life and what I'm going to accomplish. And so that, on top of the fact of just like, but I'm like really depressed, and I like also don't want to do any of that, and sometimes I just can't, and I don't want to. No. Because me. Do I see a car? You drive a white Ford Explorer, just know that I hate you. For no reason other than you're just, no, it's not. Anyway, yeah, a walking, fucking, living contradiction. I love myself so much, too much, that's what it was. I love myself too much to ever harm myself. That's what it is. Like, I will never, ever do that, because like I've lost way too many people, and that's probably gonna have to be another video. I've lost way too many people, and my older brother actually committed, and they brought him back. He died. He killed himself. And like, I have had way too many friends that were like into self-harm and took that route, and like, so that's the thing, is that like I'm a depressed person, so, like, but I just love myself so much that I am going to be here despite my shit, like, and that's kind of, I feel like, how I live my life sometimes. Like, I live my life out of spite. Like, I do things out of spite. Like, I do things because people said I can't. I do things because people didn't think I could do it. I do things because people don't want them done. Like, literally, if someone's like, oh, that's over there, I don't want to do it, I'll be like, start doing it, and then they'll feel really bad, and then they'll do it, and then I'll stop. Voila. Make them do it. But like, ugh. Like, I'm finishing my degree in spite of my depression. Out of spite. I choose to live independently and make ends meet. Even though, like, I sometimes look like a broke college student. Out of spite, or in spite, out of spite, because I, just in spite of my parents, because they fucking told me when I moved out when I was younger that I wouldn't make it and I'd be back. And I fucking will never be back. You will not win. I hold that, like, argument still in my brain. Like, I know I won't be back. And it was like, I remember it just being like, oh, because he was like standing in the door as I was like getting my shit to leave. Like, it was like, he only let me get like the shit I could carry in my hands. And so like, yeah, he was just like, you'll be back. I just remember just being like, fucking never. I'm just laughing, but yeah, that happened. So I guess, yeah, that's how I'm feeling right now. Just a rant about everything. There's some bitches on a like cherry picker. I don't even know if it's called a cherry picker. Looks like a crane and a cherry picker had a baby. I hate the rumble strips. But yeah, I'm going today. I'm pretty sure that I'm going to ask her, and I'm just going to ask her to up my venlafaxine to 2 of the oranges. I'm taking an orange and a white right now. I honestly have no idea how much that is. I know it's like on the high end. It's on the really high end. Because that's how fucking bad my shit was. Like, and it's not that I had like just 1 or 2 things going on, so it makes sense that like my trauma level exceeded what I could handle, and I felt overwhelmed to the point where, again, I just kept having mental breakdowns. So that was fun. Like, I didn't even have emotional breakdowns. Like, those ones are more common for people. Like, I just had a full-on mental one where I was just like, I can't do anything. I can't even eat. I can't even, like, bathe myself. It sounds gross saying it out loud, but, like, yeah. I'd go for, like, forever without, like, showering, without brushing my teeth, without brushing my hair. My extensions got all matted. And, like, the thing is, I would try so hard to look, and, like, I guess I really do this. Like, I try really hard to look like I have it together. And that's where my psychotherapist says that I'm a high-functioning major depressive disorder, whatever the fuck. But high-functioning in the regard that, like, I put a lot of effort, and most of my effort goes into maintaining the illusion that I have everything okay. That everything that is going on is all smiles and cute, bubbly, and my life's perfect, and nothing fucking could ever be wrong with me. Why would there be something wrong with me? Look at me, I'm great. Because I am fucking great. So like that's what I do. I use my physical appearance to hide a lot of what's going on inside. So like, yeah, like you can tell, like, I'm trying really hard. I have fake nails on. I have fake eyelashes on. I don't have fake hair in right now because I'm going out to Lay Village and I don't want to fuck up my extensions just being in the bill. Like getting fish guts in them, or like getting seawater in them, or mud. Or going in like the steam house, which we call a memory, and like they'd probably melt off because it's like super hot in there. It's like a sweat bath. Like you go in and it's like dry heat, but you just like sweat out all your shit. My pores are gonna be so fucking good. those are gonna be lovely. So there's that. But yeah, I use my physical appearance to like hide and mask like how I'm feeling on the inside. Because if you look okay, you feel okay, right? That's the mentality, like look good, feel good, that I've always kind of tried to hide behind. And I definitely do hide behind it because people, if you look presentable and you look put together, no one's going to ask you like, hey, how's your mental health doing? Like, are you doing okay? But if you're, you know, looking like you had a very nice depression binge of like a couple days in your room, and you're finally going out into the sunlight and actually having social communication with people for the first time, and you look like your hair's a rat's nest, like, people are gonna ask you like, hey, what's going on? And your face looks like you've been crying 24 hours a day. Like, no, that's what foundation's for. Like, so if you look, in my mind, like if you look like you have it put together, you do. And like that's a really shitty way to kind of like go about life, or like me. But yeah, no, that's kind of how I feel, is that like I use that to like hide my shit. So that's where the high functioning comes from. And it's also like I will do everything that I can and work myself to the point of a mental breakdown. Like I won't, I really should learn. I really should learn to like, learn to work on this, not overwork, not, what am I trying to think of this? Not overschedule myself, and not overbook myself, and not overextend myself past my boundaries and what I can reasonably do without being overwhelmed. And like, I believe I'm Superwoman, and I believe I can do everything in the entire world, because why not? I'm fucking awesome. I can do it all. And so like that's the other part of me that's just like such a stupid contradiction, is that like I feel I can do everything, but I know if I do everything, it's going to overwhelm me to the point that I can do nothing. And that, you guys, is like just the root of all my like problems right there. Like, damn, I need to remember that for my therapist. So yeah, that's how I'm feeling right now. I smoked another Reflection OG, which is delicious. Really made me reflect on how I'm feeling. Really also making me reflect on how much I hate summer traffic. Like, it's a Tuesday and these bitches are all out here. I love this drive in like the fall, because all like the leaves and shit are really nice, like all the different colors, and no one's here, and it smells like fall. So yeah, that's how I'm feeling. I'm gonna probably turn around and head back to Cindy. So I'll actually go check in after work, because that'll be a nice little kind of comparison to how I'm feeling, what I talked about, what I'm gonna work on, if I up my meds or not, and when I'm going to meet with her